left the Tetons way back there in the distance. And we are sad to leave mountains, but check out where we're passing now. Could this be our new hometown? Dun, dun, dun. So yesterday we rolled out of Wyoming. The Tetons was a nice long 8-hour drive across barren Wyoming, and we made it to Steamboat Springs, but the campgrounds were all full and we didn't really want to stay there anyway, so we grabbed a beer and some barbecue sandwiches from the brewery and then headed up the grade to this cool fire access road where a bunch of other van lifers are living. It's really, really beautiful, peaceful night's sleep. I think we're gonna go to this swole one now. Don't hurt my baby!
Colorado does not disappoint. It is gorgeous. We just drove from Steamboat down to Silverthorne. Such a gorgeous drive. And now we're in Frisco. And I think we're going to love it here. We might actually stay put longer than 3 days. We might stay here a whole month. You never know. Get crazy. July 14th. It's Danny's birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh wow, that white hat does not look as good on this.
Yeah, we got him a blue hat, but he likes a white one. Well, if it makes you look tanner, then it's totally worth it.
I'm so white.
We're spending Danny's birthday in beautiful Frisco.
Place that I know.
So we had to get a campground for his birthday, and last night we were trying to get one so we'd be in one spot all day, but we didn't find one. Today we scored. We got up early at 8. Found the last site available, I think, in all of Frisco. And now we're gonna go hike. What are we hiking? Some hike in Silverthorne. I'm looking for jobs here because we do love it here, but as always, there's a housing shortage. So maybe we'll just live in our RV in the cold. Who knows?
All right, that's it. 19. I'm done. I'm done with you guys. I'm done with the RV. I'm going to live somewhere. There's no Wi-Fi here.
Make it so Tati can eat her snack every 5 minutes while we're hiking. Are you having fun yet?
No.
Okay, so for Daniel's 19th birthday, Isabelle, we love the song Handlebars.
No, it's just because it's Danny's song.
Okay, it's Danny's song. And so Isabelle rewrote the lyrics to Handlebars. Okay, and it's awesome. So check it out. Ready? Let's go. Bring it, baby. Woo! We want to hear. Go. Okay, I'm not filming. I turned it off. Go. Breathe. Breathe.
Shut up.
Don't smile. It's hard to sing because you got this. This song is so good. Ready?
I'm trying, but you're trying to hog all the airspace.
But I'll sing with you.
No.
Do
You
it.
make anything.
Try it. You
Shut
have to go
up.
see the lyrics. Go
No.
look at the lyrics. Gabby, I thought you were supposed to sing it with me.
No, she wants to do all the credit because she did it all herself. I helped
do you
her a
want?
little, but
You're not gonna sing it, so I'm gonna start singing it.
you have to like beat
Try
it
it.
in the back.
Try.
Let's
Come
go
over
all
here.
the way then.
Okay. No. It's going.
No handlebars, no handlebars. look at me, hands in the air, like it's good to be alive, and I'm a famous rap writer. Even when I'm not, I'll soon be. I can show you how to do yoga. I can show you how to proof a sentence. I can clean up grandpa's lot, and I can almost make it look like shit again. I can't tie a knot in a climbing rope. I can tell you any dictionary word. I know everything about a playful life, and I'm proud to be a Star Trek nerd. Me and my dad aren't travelers. Me and my brother read another book. And guess how long it took? I can do anything I want, cause look, I can go through hell and have humor. And have humor. And have humor. And I can run 50 miles and be mutual.
And be what? And be mutual.
Look at me. You just can't say that's okay to be traveling to the Pyrenees and all cramped up in a 30-foot RV. I can talk about Marvel on my YouTube channel. I can live a month on a wolfing farm. And I can hike 90 miles, 50 pounds. Actually, I'm only 18. I can make new antibiotics. I can make my computer survive nomadic conditions. I know how to run a blog. And I can make my mom want to buy a trailer. Movie makers and screenwriters. Me and my sister understand each other. I teach drab law and science, and I can do anything with no assistance because I can lead the Nomads with a microphone. And I can split the atoms of a molecule. Look at me, mom's driving and won't stop. And it feels so mutual to be alive and on top. My hips are tight, my computer is charged, RV is hot. We're driving all night. I can hand down a million book ideas or let them all die with my aspirations. I can get in a car crash in 15 minutes or make them think that Hawkeye's a badass. I can do anything with no permission. I have no under my command because we all know that I'm the favorite. I can't ride my bike with no handlebars. I can't ride my bike with no handlebars.
Okay, so a couple things you need to know about Danny. Danny is officially my favorite child.
Yeah.
We tell him all the time. It's a running joke that Danny's the favorite. So you have to know that
Not
when you hear
best,
this.
it's different.
Danny's
It's
mutual.
not best.
About,
It's, oh yeah.
Danny's mutual about everything. He's never.
It's not mutual.
Yeah,
This
no,
is-
everything. He's either mutual, indifferent, or.
He's never been like, hell yeah! He's never been stoked.
But he's
No.
not.
But he's
just
not like
I'm
angry.
pretty mutual about it.
Mutual. He uses the word mutual
Until
all
you
the
get
time.
inside my head.
So you get to I'm scared. Like I'm proud, but I'm scared. Like it's gonna blow up one day on me. Like, Mom, he really doesn't love being nomadic, but he loves the outdoors. He loves nature. He loves getting to hike. But can't blame him. Like he hates driving. Like absolutely hates.
For half-hour periods, it's fine. Not 30-hour periods.
Just to sum up, you've been following us. Like in the last 3 weeks, we went from Bend to Bellingham to Boise to Glacier to the Tetons, and now we're in Colorado. So we're hoping this for his birthday is that we're not going anywhere more than 2 hours. But if you watched last week's video, we said that before. So he's scared.
Never know.
Danny's an amazing runner. When he was a kid, he sucks now. When he was a kid, he hated to exercise. He didn't really want to play team sports. He just wanted to play video games. And so eventually I said, look, you can't just sit around and play video games all day. So you've got to do some form of exercise. And kids in school, they have to run the mile. So for about 6 months, I took him to run a mile. It was so painful. I don't want to. He was about this age where he would be the same way. I don't want to. It's so hard. This sucks. And then one day he's like, how about you don't time me? Because of course I was timing him. And he says, how about if you don't time me, then I run 2 miles. I'm like, fine, whatever. You're going to run 2 miles? I don't care. I'll go play with the other kids. And if he finishes 2 miles, he's like, wow, that was kind of pleasant. Light bulb went off. Okay, this guy's a disc, needs more aerobic, less anaerobic. So that was pretty much when an ultramarathoner was born. From then on, that was about when you were 12?
Yeah, 12, maybe 11 and a half.
So by the time he turned 14, on his 14th birthday, he ran his first marathon. Go ahead, what did you do? On your
16th, he ran his first ultra.
Ultra, and then a couple months before I was 18, I ran 50.
50 miles.
Not 50K, 50 miles.
So he's right, but then he's had an injury since then, and a lot of it is our fault because I think just sitting, he's very tight. Sitting so long while we drive makes it really hard for him to stay flexible enough, or joint mobility
for running. So, anyways, we got to help him get him up his distance again, because all this traveling's really messed up his running. And what are the things? Let's see. So, here we go. Here's the song that Isabelle sang for you. I cannot sing, but Jariah's going to help me. Okay?
I can't ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. No handlebars. I can't ride my bike.
He can't
with
ride a
no
bike either.
handlebars.
It's okay.
No handlebars.
We still love
I
him.
can ride a bike.
Look at me, hands in the air.
I'm good to be alive.
I'm a famous rider, even when I'm not, I'll soon be. I can show you how to do yoga. I can show you how to proof a sentence. I can clean up Grandpa's lot. Okay, wait, time out. We have to stop. We have to explain these
Where's
things.
this fight?
You're also being really loud the entire campsite.
He writes, yeah.
It echoes.
He writes, sorry, I don't care. He writes,
Really
he's written a
Forgot about his
book.
book
You can
thing.
get it off of Amazon. I Am Epic. It's a
Don't
really
read
good
it.
book.
It's
Don't
shit.
read it. Don't read it.
He's not proud of it because it was his first book and he's about
Jariah,
to
you're not
publish
allowed to
another
say it.
one, but
I have to say
it's
it
a good
sucks.
book
You're not
still.
allowed to say it sucks.
Okay, famous writer.
You have not.
I can show you how to do yoga. It's a pretty big deal. Like, he's a
I
proof
could
that
show
like,
you, I couldn't teach you.
can teach you. He loves to do yoga. It's awesome.
No,
I can show you how to proof a sentence. You should see in the motorhome. This kid could not write for like 17 years of your life.
17, 14 years.
14 years of his life. And now the funny thing is, they're
You
coming
guys
to
are being
Jariah.
so obnoxious that
He
you're too loud.
pretty much took over homeschooling Jariah. And he rides Jariah like you would not believe. It's good
No one
because
else
Jariah
will.
deserves it. And nobody else is doing it. It's true. But anyway,
Proof
so
a sentence.
he can proof a
What's
sentence.
ironic is that Danny still writes every single night. He works on his book every night, but we all kind of make fun of him for his bad grammar.
Yeah, but he's always proofing Jariah
Grandpa's
sentences.
lot.
Let's talk about Grandpa's lot. So my dad.
Wait, let me tell.
Okay.
So her dad has
He's a hoarder.
this. Yeah, he's a hoarder. He has this lot that's like, I don't know how big it is. It's probably it's big.
He has multiple
And he
lots
has
that
so
are big.
much stuff. Like one time we were cleaning out his truck, and he had that thing that holds your toilet paper. He had a wheel.
The holder thing.
He has someone's diploma.
High school diploma.
Oh, he had one
I
shoe.
don't know if they got that. He had somebody else's random.
Some random person he doesn't know his diploma.
He had,
In case they want it one day.
In case they came back for it.
Was it like Shakira? What was it?
Some
What was her
random
name? It was funny. Anyways, in case she wants it. Grandpa, you got that
Anyways,
diploma?
I clean-
Wait, okay, we just have to keep him up to date.
Maybe we should
Anyways.
just explain
Okay.
each line because
Wait,
he's
wait.
already saying it.
So it was, I can clean up Grandpa's lot. And
I can almost make it
So
look
not the right tune.
again.
So not the right tune.
Okay, and I can
can
almost
tie-
look at like shit again because really for like the longest time my dad's an amazing driver and his lot is so full of stuff. Like there's washing machines and
Cars,
stoves.
lots of cars,
Lots of cars.
engines.
Stoves, and I kid you not, he'll back up when we used to have a fifth wheel, he'd back that thing up 100 yards, like not hitting these broken stoves that nobody's ever going to use in their house, and like have like maybe an inch to spare on each side, but he'd get it in there without a scratch. It's a gift.
Mom, we'll
It's a
have to read
gift.
it
Now we say look,
Okay.
he can make it look like shit again because Danny, while he could work well and clean that up, he's also very capable of cluttering things around and making a
I had to
mess.
spread things out.
So I read once that if you're dyslexic, you like to have things spread out. He's definitely dyslexic. Like even his bunk, it's like everything's just spread out like in a line. But
Okay, Mom, let's reread it because
okay,
they don't
wait,
get
it's okay. I can't tie a knot in a climbing rope. Danny doesn't climb.
You're
Fear of
doing the
heights.
total
I
wrong.
can't tell.
We'll just say it. We won't sing it in tune. I
Isn't already
can't
saying it.
tie a knot in a
No,
climbing
no,
rope.
it doesn't work like
Okay,
that.
go.
I can't tie a knot
Do
in a
every
climbing
verse.
rope. Wait, I can't tell.
You're
a knot
doing
in a
it wrong
climbing
too.
rope. I can.
Just
I
say
can
the
tell you-
I
lines.
just read
Oh
it,
my
I
god,
probably
just say
know.
the lines.
Just say no, you have
Think about a
10%.
Playful Life. My book. Whatever.
And I'm proud to be a Star Trek nerd. Me and my dad are travelers.
It's true. Victor and Danny are not travelers.
Me and my bro
Made
made
another
another
book.
book. Guess how long it took? I can't do anything I want. Cause look, I can't go through hell and have humor. And I can run.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, time out.
Danny has a very cynical sense
She's
of
gonna
humor.
make fun of me right now. It's gonna
No. Danny's very funny, but he's also pretty cynical. So he'd be like, we make, I don't know. that was like-
Okay, like our backpacking. We backpacked
You have to say it that loud.
18 miles. And didn't
It was
even
pretty terrible. And he just
backpack.
like was like,
And he's just like, oh well, that's cool. That's good. Like he's
I
just
don't
so
think
even
that's-
about everything.
I don't think that was how I was about it.
yeah, you were.
You weren't like Gabby was just like,
Gabby looked like she was gonna
My
break down
feet
in
hurt so
tears when she
freaking
saw
bad.
the piece of mountain that. And I was like, wow, it's really beautiful. Our mom and Gabby are like, look like they've just had
Worst hike
a
ever.
revelation and seen God.
so he really is amazing. Like one of his best assets is he can like endure a lot of pain.
And have
That
humor.
is, and then they like joke about it. Like he did his 50-mile race, and like the type of race he picked, it was 11 laps of like 4.25 mile or 4.5 miles over and over and over again, and he finished it maybe slower than he wanted. Whatever. He finished, and he's like, yeah, that was kind of cool. It was a little hard though.
That doesn't explain
I
his
was
humor.
really low
He
energy
just
at
made
that
jokes
point.
about it, like, oh yeah, you know.
I was hysterical.
Okay, Mom, which are
So he can run. That was the I can run 50 miles and be mutual.
And be mutual. And be mutual. Look
My
at
first
me,
marathon.
look at me. I'm just calling to say okay to be traveling.
Hey, you're drag. You're not saying it.
This isn't working.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
This isn't
drag.
working.
You're muttering.
Don't just read it.
You had
Stop.
10%
So-
by the way.
It's okay to be traveling through the
And we
Pyrenees.
say okay because, like we said, he's mutual. It's not good to be traveling through the Pyrenees. It's okay to be traveling through the Pyrenees.
I mean,
Have you
most
been to
of
the Pyrenees? The Pyrenees are not okay. They're like way more than
To
okay.
be honest, I had more bad days than good days.
It's because of space. Like we're in a. He put it's on
Traveling
30
to the
foot.
Pyrenees.
It was the
It's like a
300-foot
22.
apartment we were in.
Okay.
I can talk about Marvel. Okay, I won't
Wait,
even
did
try
you
to say.
skip a line?
I can talk about Marvel on my YouTube channel. Have you checked out his YouTube channel? It's hilarious.
Yeah,
Which
He's
is
only
not-
made one video, hasn't published it yet.
You're rude.
And I can hike 19 miles with 15 pounds extra on, and I'm only 18.
Okay, that was referring to that terrible backpacking trip.
I can make my computer survive nomadic conditions.
Nomadic conditions.
It's crazy. Yeah, like there's no room to store a computer, and so Jiraiya might not live to be 19. Okay.
He's gonna come home and I'm on the run for the popo, so it help me.
He says I can make my mom want to buy a trailer because basically right now, like
He's the
Apparently-
favorite.
apparently I'm
he's
still
totally the
true.
favorite. He's totally the favorite, but he's uncomfortable, so I want to make him comfortable. So we're
Wait,
trying to
you
find a
should
fifth
show
wheel.
from this perspective what uncomfortable looks like. I
Okay.
think people will understand.
I'm a little uncomfortable too.
Look at the
But if I was uncomfortable, I would like just suck it up for myself and be like, oh, I'll get over it. But if my oldest favorite son is uncomfortable,
I consider
I'm gonna do something for him.
By the way, this
But
song.
if Dad
You're saying
requests
I'll
one,
consider a
If
trailer.
my husband is uncomfortable, I'm gonna ride him till like forever. Like, get over it.
Wait, Mom. After, can I sing it all just so like
No.
people know what song
No.
it is? Fine.
Okay,
everyone said no.
movie makers and screenwriters. He's gonna be a great
Me
screenwriter.
and my
Because
sister
Danny
understand
loves-
each other. I teach
They
dry
think
law
that
and
loving
science.
movies is
I
enough
can
to
do
be
anything
good at
I
it.
want. No assistance.
Because
I
I can
can
lead
be
the
a
Nomads with a microphone.
I wish I had a mic.
With a microphone. And
I
I
can
can spit the atoms of a molecule. Of a molecule.
Okay.
Of a molecule.
Dry, shut up.
Look at me, look at me.
and
Mom's
I'm
driving and
driving,
won't
won't
stop. It's true. We go to drive and I'm like, oh, just 10 more minutes, and 10 more minutes ends up being like 10 more hours, and I
In
feel
all
so
fairness, it's
guilty.
because
No,
our
no,
RV
You're
is
it's-
so
so
damn
we should
slow.
be
It's not that. It's
alive
just
and not
Dry.
dead.
Don't sing.
It's just that she says 10 minutes and it becomes an hour, and she won't stop driving at night. She's like, at night she
Yeah,
has
my
this reverse
favorite
cortisol.
time to drive is from about 9 at night till midnight, because then everyone's going to
Her
bed,
energy's
roads,
low enough.
the roads are calm.
And no one can see you if you're like.
Yeah. My hips are tight. My computer is charged. RV is hot. We're driving all night. And I can
Yeah,
hand
that
out
says
a
it's
million book ideas. So we went backpacking in
Not
New
a million,
Zealand.
40.
In
40.
New Zealand. And so we didn't carry that much with us. And he has a little note card of like his next
Project.
5 book ideas.
There were 4 books.
5 out of 500.
And so we spend like an hour in the tent
trying not to get bit by mosquitoes, like sitting there going like, oh, is this a good idea? What should we work on the title for this book? That was cool. Those are good memories. And then he did the sign like, or let them, okay, I can get us in a car crash in 15 minutes. So, when we picked him up at the farm, after he was gone from us from 30 days and we missed him so much, literally 15 minutes later, Tatiana was throwing a temper tantrum because she wasn't the center of attention. Then all the cars in front of us were braking. We get in a car accident, and he's like, great, I'm back in this dumbass RV, and now we're in a car accident.
Make it sound as if it was our fault.
It wasn't our fault. I'm just saying, like.
I'm just saying that was as bad as that was.
That was the one thing he wasn't mutual
It was
about.
so ironic.
No, that wasn't
so-
mutual. That was like, I mean, everyone else was like either in crying or like angry. I just kind of just stood in like space, like just stared
Like, did this just
Why?
happen? Because it was like,
And I was
you went to go do
contemplating, like,
something, you
leaving.
enjoyed it, but you missed us, and then you come back to us and you're like,
You guys
this shit
immediately made me
happens?
glad.
And we're like, oh, it was so great while you were gone. It was actually pretty good. And then,
Last line. Or make them think that Hawkeye's a badass. Okay, Hawkeye's not a badass.
yes, he is.
Okay, but listen.
But,
He
all,
is.
all the time we talk about who is who in the Avengers, like Tati is. Wait, who is Tati?
oh yeah,
Whatever.
you should
Loki.
know. We
She's
do Avengers
Iron
talk.
Man,
Loki.
obviously, and Danny is so Hawkeye on so
Movie
many
Hawkeye.
levels.
Get this over with. I can't take it anymore.
There's no way you'll be able to sit 20 candles.
Ready?
21 candles.
Birthday to you.
Cha cha cha!
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha!
Happy birthday, dear Daniel. Happy birthday to you.
I!
Make it good, Vic. Make it count.
It melts before he chooses.
Happy